Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today on the menu we'll be making fried fish, boiled yam with tomato sauce. This recipe is so easy to make and it tastes absolutely delicious. So if you want to see how I put this together, keep watching, and if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing, and also remember to turn on your notification post to be notified whenever I upload any video. And to my old returning subscribers, you all are so amazing. So without further ado, let's get started. For this recipe, I'll be using 2 red tilapia fishes, and you can also use the normal black tilapia fish, but this is what I could get. And my fish has already been washed, it has been properly cleaned, and the scales has been taken out as well. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and pat them dry with some kitchen paper towel or tissue to get rid of the excess moisture. The full list of ingredients can be found in the description box, so please do well to check it out. Next, I'll go ahead and cut some few lines across the fishes, and this will help my seasonings penetrate in properly. To season the fish, I'll be using fish seasoning powder. You can also use shrimp seasoning, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, ginger powder, black pepper, nutmeg. These are my combination of seasoning for this fish. You can feel free to use any seasoning of your choice. So next, we will season the fishes in and out, and making sure they are properly seasoned. So we are also going to be adding some of those seasonings in the cut, and like I said earlier, you have to season this fish in and out. Yeah, so make sure your fish is well seasoned. So once I'm done, I'm going to cover this up with a plastic film, set aside and allow to marinate for about 2 to 3 hours. Now, if you're going to be having this as lunch or dinner, it is best to do this step in the morning. That way, by the time you're ready to cook your lunch or dinner, it will go so easily without you keeping hubby or the kids waiting, okay? So now I'm just going to cover this up and I'll allow to marinate. You can as well allow this to marinate overnight, because the longer it marinates, the tastier it gets. Three hours later, so now our fishes are ready to be fried. In a clean dry pot, I'll be pouring in sunflower oil. You can also use vegetable oil or any oil of your choice. Once the oil heats up, I'll go ahead and throw in 1 medium-sized onion for some onion flavor. Then I'll go ahead and add in one of the fish. And I'm going to be frying this on a medium heat for the first 5 minutes on each side. The fish has been frying for 5 minutes on a medium heat, so at this point I'm going to flip to the other side and allow to fry for 5 minutes. After then, I'm going to flip again and allow the fish to fry for additional 5 minutes on each side. That is to say, I'll be frying each side for 10 minutes. So our fish is nice and ready. In total, I fried each side for 10 minutes on a medium heat. At this point, I'm just going to take it out from the oil and let it drain on a paper towel while I repeat the same process with the remaining. Our fried fishes are ready, so now I'm going to introduce you to the rest of my ingredients. These are my list of ingredients for the tomato sauce or stew, which we are going to be using to pair the white boiled yam. In here, I've got my tomato pepper blend already steamed to dry, and this is a combination of blended tomato plums, scotch bonnet pepper, red bell pepper, onions, ginger, and garlic. In here, I've got some of the excess or remaining seasoning we used to marinate the fish earlier. I'll be adding it to the stew as well. Here with me, I've got one big purple onion. I'll be using just half of it because I think the onion is quite big. In here, I've got some fish seasoning powder. Feel free to use any seasoning of your choice. Here with me, I've got some scallions or green onions. Here I've got curry powder and some salt to taste. So next, I'll chop up my onion and scallions. I'll be frying the white part of the scallions with the onion while I'll be using the green part for garnish. It is time for us to make the stew or sauce for the yam. So in a pan, I'll be adding 2 cooking spoons of oil. And once that is nice and heated up, I'll go ahead and add in my sliced onion and green onions. And I'll be sauteing or frying that for about 2 to 3 minutes thereabouts. Next, I'll pour in my tomato pepper blend, and this has already been steamed dry, so it won't take time to fry. I'll be frying this for about 12 to 15 minutes, but however, if you are using a freshly blended tomatoes, then you will need to fry this for like 30 to 40 minutes thereabouts. So while the sauce or stew is frying, I'm just going to quickly come over here and peel my yam. I'm using 1.5 tuber of yam for this recipe, and the quantity of yam depends on the number of people you're cooking for. Once I'm done peeling the yam, the next step is to move over to the sink and wash. So once the washing process is completed, to the pot of yam, I'll add in some salt. I already added water to the yam. Next, I'll cover up the pot and allow to cook until it is fully cooked. Our stew has been frying for like 12 minutes now. At this point, I'm going to be adding the leftover seasoning from the fish. And next, I'll be adding some fish seasoning powder. I'm also going to be adding some salt to taste at this point. And then lastly, I'll be adding some curry powder. I'll stir and allow to fry for additional 2 to 3 minutes. Our stew is all done. I'm just going to finish that up with some green onions. Okay, beautiful people, at this point I also checked on the yam and it was nice and ready, so I'm just going to go over to the sink and drain the water. Alright, beautiful family, lunch is served and we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you give this recipe a try. It tasted absolutely delicious, and if you like this video, please go ahead and click the like button and subscribe if you are not yet already. Feel free to share this video with your family and friends, and if you are new to my channel, you like what you see, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button there that says subscribe, and also click on the bell icon beside the subscription button. That's way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you all so much for watching. Until I see you next time, stay blessed. Bye bye.